Hello everyone, welcome to Astrology Chunks. Today I'm diving into something really interesting, how your future spouse might actually look according to Vedic astrology. Like, will they be tall or short, muscular or average? Will they be attractive or more sharp and intense looking? Fair, dusky, or something completely different from what you expect. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a very clear idea of how to read this directly from your birth chart. So make sure you watch till the end because the last part is where everything starts to make sense. So let's get started. First of all, you need your Vedic birth chart. If you don't have it, just go to any online Vedic astrology software and enter your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. You will get your chart instantly. I've also made another video for those who don't know their exact time of birth but still want to get an idea of what their future spouse might look alike. You can find the link in the description. Okay, now back to the topic. Once you have your birth chart, focus on the seventh house. This is the house you are seeing on your screen. It represents your marriage and your spouse, and it reveals a lot about your spouse's physical appearance. Now we are going to check three things. First, the planet ruling the seventh house. Second, any planet sitting in the seventh house. And third, the planets aspecting the seventh house. By aspects, I mean classical Vedic aspects. Every planet aspects the seventh house from itself, except Rahu and Ketu. In addition to that, Mars also aspects the fourth and eighth houses. Saturn aspects the third and tenth, and Jupiter, Rahu, and Ketu aspect the fifth and ninth from the house they are sitting in. So keep that in mind while analyzing. Now, once you identify all the planets connected to your seventh house, the next step is to understand what each planet gives in terms of physical appearance. Let's break it down one by one. Starting with the sun. If the sun is influencing your seventh house, your spouse is likely to have a strong and commanding presence. The body is usually broad or well built. The forehead or head tends to be prominent, sometimes larger than average. The skin tone is often on the whitish or golden side, and their eyes are likely to be lighter in shade. Next, the moon. The moon gives a very soft and pleasing appearance. If it's influencing your seventh house, your spouse is likely to have a fair or glowing skin tone, a round or fuller face, and very gentle feminine features. Their eyes can look soft, almost watery, or highly expressive. Next, Mars. Mars brings sharpness. If Mars is influencing your seventh house, expect strong angular features, a defined jawline, sharper nose, and a more athletic or muscular body. There can be a reddish undertone in the skin, and overall, the look is energetic and intense. These people often look physically strong or action oriented. Their hair is usually likely to be a prominent feature. Next, Mercury. Mercury gives a youthful and lively appearance. Your spouse may look younger than their age, with a slimmer or petite build. The face is usually expressive, animated, and quick changing. It's like you can see their thoughts on their face. Next, Jupiter. Jupiter tends to expand things. So, if it's influencing your seventh house, your spouse may have a larger or fuller body, more on a healthy or bulky side. They may appear tall or big built. The face can be fuller with a wise or calm expression. Next, Saturn. Saturn gives a more serious and mature look. Your spouse may have a darker complexion, a lean or bony structure, and a more reserved presence. They may look older than their actual age, or at least more mature. If Saturn is the only planet connected to your seventh house, your spouse is less likely to be conventionally attractive. Next, Venus. Venus is the planet of beauty, so when it influences your seventh house, your spouse is usually very attractive, especially if no strong malefic planet is also connected. Even if malefics are present, a strong Venetian influence can balance and enhance overall appearance. They tend to have a well proportionated body and symmetrical features. Their eyes are often especially beautiful or a standout facial feature. Next, Rahu. Rahu makes things unusual. If Rahu is influencing your seventh house, your spouse is likely to look different from you. There's usually something unique or unconventional in their appearance that makes them stand out. In many cases, it can also indicate a foreign spouse. Finally, Ketu. When Ketu is connected to your seventh house, it can indicate a taller spouse with a more understated or subtle appearance. Their features may feel low key or less expressive. They can appear old fashioned or seem quite different from people of their age, as if they belong to another time. Now, here comes the most important part. If only one planet is influencing your seventh house, then it's very straightforward. That planet will clearly define your spouse's most prominent physical features. But if multiple planets are involved, which is very common, then you need to dig a little deeper. First, list all the planets influencing your seventh house, whether by placement, rulership, or aspect. Then check which planet is the strongest. Strength can come from being exalted, retrograde, in its own sign, in a friendly sign, Virgotama, or placed in Pushkara Navamsa. The strongest planet will have the biggest say in your spouse's physical appearance. The weaker planets, like those that are debilitated or in enemy signs, will still contribute, but their influence will be less noticeable. So think of it like this: one planet leads, and the others add supporting traits. And now, a general rule you should always remember: if benefic planets like the Moon, Jupiter, and Venus are dominating your seventh house, your spouse is likely to have softer features, a more attractive appearance, and often a more pleasant or lighter complexion. But if malefic planets like Saturn, Mars, Rahu, or Ketu are dominating, then the appearance may be more rough, sharp, intense, or darker in tone. So this balance matters a lot. And that's it. Now go ahead, check your birth chart, and if you are already married, you will start noticing how accurately this works. I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next one.